Again. You can do it. For not that. Yep. So it's still zero, right? Yeah. You feel otherwise noted. Right. Oh, and those. It was. Hmm? Oh. Hmm. Stephanie, when will they be here? I said some get here around 4, a little after 4. Okay. Oh, take a shower before you get here. Okay, then you need to take a shower now. Never move. Oh, I said, yeah, you listen to, you never pay attention. So they're here now. Mhm. Hmm. Who? Who? You food. You fooded it. Where's that at? Greek or probably? Huh? Probably. Hmm. I love getting the top cheeseburger. So basically a cheeseburger sub, but it's topped up cheese. And tell them to cook the fries soft. So they'll throw them in for like 30 or 40 seconds with birthday. Yeah, mushy is birthday. Number 2. I don't know how to say that. I look very close. Well, finish. If I don't know if I can finish it. I want to, but it's very funny. So I get my radio. Well, it was fun. Wood, but it's a foot long to finish. You got 2 feet of sailors. I did. Can't complain. When you average it out, it's 12 feet. Hey, so matter of fact, we're doing something for blacksmith, right? You know, it's a really cool. Whatever. Hmm. So a few more times. Bart stole the armor. What's it again? Mm-hmm. And that little thief and bastards have been working the area for a bit, so ain't gonna pay you, said whatever's in it. So they've been thieving little bastards. That's what Bart gave. He- Mhm. But Huh? Here you go, everything's stuff. Um, Writing down, just copying over the stuff that is the the stuff that we have from the last campaign, and note, putting it in, we just have to put it into the right. Um, what I do is if there's something that needs to be purchased, then you purchase it. We do a hill. We got these people.
out and about for anything that's in the party stuff that's sold so that players can draw when all the separately for the on market, so to speak. So yeah, I wanted to get the plus one flail available and here. I just want to have it already done. You ever wanted the belt pencil in the bag of holding? No, but there's a we do have it. We also have a Howard habitat. The keyword. Like a bag, but a little different. Instead of one big bag, it's got pockets with different. But it's very fun and stuff. You need to put it. Oh, hello. See here. Do this right. There we go. Hmm. Whoa, wrong paper. Hey, don't do that. I keep trying not to, but I'm out to self drown. Say hi, everybody. Okay, good. Now we wait. Yeah. Silence is gold. Yeah. Went to go see when the Dover swimming pool, inside pool, to do swimming. But you can't park there for free anymore. What? Yep. No more free parking. Well, I'm not going to pay $10 to go in and another $10, $15 to park. Yeah, no, that's out. Yep.
You're not going to do it. Yeah, that's why I'm surprised you're on. It's not even 5 in the morning. 12-hour difference. So go back to sleep and just let it run in the background. Not a problem. Just waiting for everybody else to show up. I always kick it in early only because, for whatever reason, it never lets me do it the first time. It always takes me at least twice, if not 3 times, to finally get the live work. Don't know why. Very weird. Okay, going live. The other one's still there. I got to cancel out the other one. That just one. It'll say waiting. Okay, good night. Put it on mute or silent, we'll start yakety yakking. That too. But yeah, I threw out all the. I didn't know who was going to be here or not, so we're sure that's easy enough to take them off.
Yeah, all the figures.
Yeah. The fall stuff. It's a big party.
It is.
I don't care about a big party. Doesn't bother me. Only when the combat starts, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. 4:45 in the afternoon is my time. 12-hour difference. You're 4:45 tomorrow morning to me, for around 4:45 yesterday evening with you. So by 5 in the afternoon will be your all like morning. Two. A third might show up. The rest are on Discord for game night. Oh, there you go. Here, I'll give you the house tour. Living room, hallway to bathroom and 2 bedrooms, and the kitchen's back there. There you go.
Wow,
You wowed.
that's high.
It's harsh. That's harsh. Oh, here's something for you for yesterday. See if you know this. So they go to a place and they come to Hill. They go to the village. They find out that 3 years have passed, and this is normal. Oh, TPK, he got mad, which is great. I love it. Yep. I do that just to piss him off. Sometimes I literally do. I literally just said arbitrarily 50 points just for his reaction.
Yeah.
And off he goes. And I'm like, yeah, bye now. And then talk to the other guy.
It's like he's been doing 20, 30 points of damage at a whack anyway to all of us. And then we finally kill the BBEG and it explodes and 50 points arbitrarily, regardless of where you are in the room.
The whole room exploded with 50 points of damage.
On top of it.
On top of everything you've already had after fighting it.
We are 6th level, average of between 50 and 60 hit points.
Got everybody back?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody dropped.
Yeah, everybody. Killed them all.
Sort of.
And then I woke him up.
Yeah.
So after he stormed off and I laughed out. I was hoping he stayed away a little bit longer.
No, I did not storm off. I was standing there and I was listening in. I was just doing something else beside there.
It's only going
out of the camera.
You know, perception is 9/10 of the law.
Yeah.
Everybody only saw what they could see on the computer. That was it. So anyway. So anyway,
you guys also know that I have my kids there too.
Yeah, which is also fun. So I woke everybody up. They're groggy. They're not. The thing is, they awake, healed, but none of their spells are back because it wasn't a rest. They were in a coma. So send them up. They work their way out. They go to the village, and the village is more screwed up than it was, which is, for the Thursday one. And they found out 3 years have passed.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
3 years gone. Man, to the day. There's my dates are the same when it's 3 years later. So they know they got to go up to it's not really a castle as much as it's a mansion, but it's just like a cheap mansion kind of mixed thing.
Mhm.
So I start sending them up there, and I tell them, there's a light over at the Wellenstein place. There's a light. And as they're going, horsemen, all in black leather, come storming past them. Go over your head?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
Sounds like 2 or 3 different things.
Only one.
See the Race,
Race didn't have any songs.
Lord of the Rings.
Their songs weren't comical. So, a hunchback and pouring rain. Thunder, pouring rain. They knock on the door, which is a skull door. It goes. Hunchback opens the door. You all look. Wait. Why don't you? And in the ballroom further down, there's a big party going on, and they're singing. So, let's do the time warp again.
Rocky Horror. Yeah, I've never seen that.
Oh man, another version. I put all this work into writing these things, and nobody gets it.
Nope.
For shame, for shame, for shame, for shame.
Yes, I've seen that one.
Good one.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to catch the opening of it, and you'll see it's exactly what it is. No buzzing. Who's buzzing? There's no buzzings allowed. Oh, okay. A different one. All right, I'll give that one moderator too. Why not? Of course. It makes it easy. There we go. Absolutely. Thank you. Just waiting for everybody else. Unlike a lot of people at YouTube, I can yak all day with the game because it's going on, but I can't just sit here and I've never been good with just a random conversation about, hey, what's the best way to get stains out of a piece of cloth? What the heck?
No, there's one that said, fuck me,
Yeah.
fuck you.
Yeah, we got. Right there.
Wunderbar. Dankeschön. I hate this. Vest appointment Friday. Provider set to get it at 4 o'clock on the. I don't even know what this is.
Huh?
Yeah. Vest appointment Friday. Provider set to get it. P8. A doctor. 7/1/25. 4 p.m. Reply yes to confirm. Well, I can't. I don't even know what it is. How can I confirm? I don't even know where that is or what that is.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, it's vest. That's the VA thing.
Right.
Yeah, but I got no paperwork on it. I got nothing.
And you don't have the app, do you? The VA app?
No, I've got ID me.
Yeah. If you do have ID.me,
Yeah,
well, if you have ID.me, you can download the VA app onto your phone.
ID me is supposed to have all of that.
Yeah, you use ID.me.
No, I've used ID me, and it usually has it all as part of ID me.
Oh,
Well, they have before, but I'm trying to find it. My ID me.
uh,
ID me. But they always send a letter, which means I'll get the letter next week, but we're going to lose a day because of the holiday.
right.
It's in here. Where are you? No, what I hate about it is just say you have this appointment. They don't give you any other information. It's like, come on, give me the info.
Yeah, mine is like that. You have an appointment at Somersworth VA clinic at 11 o'clock or on the whatever.
Five six 568 040. 568 040. 568 040. 568 040. Right. But now, oh, the next appointment date, Thursday, July 8th is when they're saying. So we're at the VA.
It doesn't say where, it just says,
No, I know the Summersworth VA. It doesn't say anything about that one.
ah,
There's nothing there. No, I had to punch it in the hard way to get to it. It used to be until they updated the phone, but I just go and punch in the ID, it comes up and authenticate and all that other stuff. It's all there. And all my other appointments are there, but I haven't, so I gotta wait for the letter. The last one I got was a letter. I got the same thing and I looked, there's nothing there. And I got the letter 2 days later.
Yeah.
For x-rays enforcement, which is a total waste of my time.
Congratulations on 50, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know what this other one is. No clue. Don't sit yet. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for you to move to hook up the Kimberly.
Ah,
Well, it takes me a bit to get mine up and running, so.
this is true. Yeah. Definitely makes two outstanding ones.
Okay, you in. Mm-hmm.
Oh, got into a fight with my wife the other day, showed her my boobs, and doesn't have the same effect.
Yeah.
You see that one?
Like, yeah.
Was it that one?
Yeah. Oh, that's so. Oh, God, that's so. What, yeah. You know, they say finches love that thistle. They don't touch it. It's all over the. Yeah. The dog predator brings. He thinks the skunk did not wish to be buddies. Yeah. That's a tiny. wherever where I want to. Hello. Hello. No, that's a good one. You upload it? Mm-hmm. So this in here is going up and it's waiting. And it's not. It's just going to that. So. So. La, 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 la. Once it's double. What do you think? Get there. Yada-dee-da-dee-dee. Ra-la-la-dum-dee-doo. Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, let's see if I can get that other one off. Good. Here, yeah. There, scheduled for. It's gonna happen. Delete. Delete. There we go. Get the first attempt off the list. People, hey, there's the other one there. Where is it? And it ain't there. Hmm. I keep wanting to get a new computer, but yeah,
Yeah.
well, I don't really need one. I got that thing. It's more the point than actual needing it. Okay. Okay.
Get this cord up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now we wait. Ooh, yawn. I got like 5. Couldn't go back down, so it stayed up. Went down, grabbed the morning coffee, and just sat outside while the weather was still nice.
The dog thought it would be funny to fight my fucking toes while I'm trying to sleep. Must be woken up for that kind of stuff. I had to get to sleep. So I didn't.
Ooh, naughty. Yeah, I know. I'm tired. Stop yawning. Mhm.
We also picked up a side. Oh, here you
Like what?
go. Yeah, quote.
Mm. Mm. Waking him up.
After five, where is y'all? That's everybody. Yeah. Yeah. What?
Oh, one down.
Wow. I didn't see it.
Lisa on dad duty. That's not Lisa. I thought that was Lisa. I can't see what it is. I just know she's usually one on dad duty.
No, Dad.
Oh, that's right. Dad's gone. Never mind. Disregard that. I got used to that. I don't know who's on dad. Oh, he has to be a dad. He's on daddy duty, not dad duty. He's on daddy duty. He's the bad dad.
We're five. Wait, what?
As soon as somebody gets there. Boom. Come on, people, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We want to play. We want to
Yeah.
play.
I want to do the do that I do to all of you when I do it.
I got my spell card.
Nice.
Handy to have those things, are nice.
Well, after watching Mark struggle,
I know. It's like, have them ready,
my
man.
spell's supposed to do. Oh wait, my spell's supposed to do this too.
Yeah, he's definitely one. He's definitely one that needs to invest in the spell card. Have them right there in front of you, man.
That's the first.
Yeah, I have them. I got them. Some I've never opened because I got them, but I've never used them.
I think I could have had. Or I would have had more luck if I had picked up a player.
Well, hello there.
Put it out like that.
Yeah. Well, they're like anything. It's the convenience. You can get the sleeves and put them in there, and you got them right there.
So,
Because even with you printing them now, you print them out, and you got to go looking through them, and
Still gotta do that anyway.
there is that.
My warlock has the ability to cast any. Well, will eventually have the ability to cast any level 5 spell from any school of magic.
yeah.
Which means that I have to go and do every single kind of magic.
Bob, Lisa.
And that's the same when my bard got high enough level, he could then choose a spell. Not any, he could choose from any, because I can have at that level. I can, when I got my new spells, I can choose any from anywhere. And just to piss off Steve's character at the time, I chose Paladin spell, just to do it. He went and did the spell that was Paladins only. Your point.
Anything I want.
Well, the role play of that was, and how do you know I'm not a Paladin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they loved each other. It was too.
We had fun hating each other.
It was great.
We loved hating each other.
Is that the one where your wife thought they were gonna have to break up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was-
been privy to that.
Yeah, it was quite unique. Oh,
I got 3. Don't care. I'm gonna wait. Well, it's pushing 5. It's pushing 5:30 already.
Yeah. Right.
So
We got
yeah,
at least
so move
one
everything out of the way,
person
but the 3. You know, Dave, because he usually lets you know if he's not going to make it.
Well, he'll be here eventually.
Yeah.
But me and Steve are pushing.
yeah, we are.
Well, I've only got one word to say about that.
And that is.
Blank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Steve, you which one are you?
I am this one. I think that's me.
I don't remember. If whichever one was there and you picked it. Does that know who was going to be here?
I think that's you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lisa was
Yeah.
this one. Well, all these people are
Not here.
Not here.
certainly not available.
Not currently part of the configuration.
Nothing like going into the den and being quickly with 10 health.
Yeah.
I know healer.
Well, I would say try not to get squished.
So it's gonna be a lot of running away. What are you gonna do?
I am going to dash the opposite direction.
Since all my spells can reach 120 feet, so keeping the distance. I'm going the distance.
All right. So
With great heroism, you will turn and go the other way. Heroically.
brave.
As you watch my
Sir
white tail
Robin.
stick up.
Brave Sir Robin. Heroically
Danger
turn.
reared its ugly head.
You seen that?
He heroically
Tail
turned.
fled.
He will tail fled.
Have you seen that? The Marine speed limit enforcement.
Haven't seen that one. I might have, but I've seen a lot of them.
So you know that Trump sent the Marines as backup in Los Angeles. Yeah,
Right.
it says speed limit. Sorry, it says speed limit strictly enforced by snipers.
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yes, indeed.
It just got real. I haven't even opened this one.
No, I had a thing that said something that was already updated. Okay. What it is. You know, they updates all the time. I don't know what they are. Are you ready?
Sure.
As I gave him extras and it's 23 after now. So yeah, I don't even know. Well, I know who this one is. I know who this one is, but I forget who those are.
Is that a road?
Yeah, somebody's a halfling rogue.
I don't think in this part.
I thought it was Andrew. He was a halfling rogue.
Yeah, I think they have again.
Yeah, he hasn't shown up yet. So
Oh, all right, yeah.
that's why. And I don't remember these. I think I was just given some names. Yeah, Genasi Fighter, and I don't remember.
That I believe is Lisa.
Oh,
This is the wind one.
oh, this was the Genasi Fighter right here. And I forget which one this one was.
Well, somebody else is Genasi too.
That could be why there were two Genasi. So I guess it doesn't matter.
If they were
Well,
a fighter, they were something else.
Yeah, I think I used this one because it's in the metal armor, but I don't recall. It doesn't matter, you know.
It's just funny that I picked a being warlock and two people picked Genasi.
Yeah. Everybody's so most everybody's doing the elemental.
Genie thing.
Okay. Fancy dancy, because I'm all kinds of fancy here. High tech stuff going on there. Yeah, this is when you
We went
you
down.
come. Well, you're at the cave opening.
We made it to the opening. We haven't.
Right. You knew the opening was this tiny. I used the rock as a tiny rock, and you saw that it angled down. That's what we saw.
We had the belly crawl to go in. Well, I'm wondering if we eat them, is it like Mario? Do we get bigger?
If his daughter was here, she'd find out.
I eat the mushroom.
Yes, he
Yes.
would. Exactly. That's exactly what she would say.
Well, there's only one way to find out, right?
But yeah. I just put the figures there. There's no order. They're all still outside. And you've got
Find her up front.
I was gonna say, Lisa's the only one that's got any kind of protection going on. So.
Yeah, move everybody else out but Lisa.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Yeah, you start low crawling down because there's only like 4 foot high ceiling.
Yep.
And so you're low crawling down, but then you do reach an area where it opens up, where there's a natural cavern there. It opens up, but so about 20 feet ahead, you see a lot of you see glowing eyes.
There you go. Come on in.
Okay.
Be forewarned, you're glowing. Let's see what it is. Yeah, good.
I think we all have dark vision.
Yeah.
All right. I
So
will.
what do we see?
Beetles
Beetle.
with glowing eyes. Actually, the bottom heavy gland,
Land.
the low.
Oh, so yeah.
You just see beetles with
Some kind of magic
red
beetle.
glowing glands.
Oh, it's red.
Yeah, they glow red. They grow
But we
red
don't, we
a
don't
torch.
know this, but that's what they should be. I'm not saying that they are, but that's what they should.
Like blood cavern. Can't do it. So
I know.
it would. We would probably drown though.
Probably.
I don't have any wish spells for quite a few levels, so
Same.
We'll see. Your blessing.
You know, there are two ways. From what I see, there seems to be two ways we can go. We can go that way, or we can go that way. Straight ahead or to our left.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. See if I can. There we go. Upside down. Yeah.
All right, we'll go by the lone mushroom and visit the.
DM smiling. We just probably did something stupid.
Yeah.
Yep. So we avoided the beetles and ran right into the gremlin thing.
Well, had we engaged the beetles, they would.
Yeah, that's true. At least the beetles will probably stay munching on the mushrooms. The hard way, like always.
Uh-huh.
Give us back the armor. Well, I'm telling them to give us back the armor.
That wasn't Ron.
No. Yeah, they moved their UDL, give us back the armor, and they just go and blink.
Oh,
Of course, they're all aimed at the person in the front.
Yep.
get your dog skill ready.
Oh. Might be a good idea for me to pull up my dice.
How dare you start a game of D&D with no dice?
Well, I am. Total news.
So I got a dirty 20, a dirty 22, a 9, and a 13.
How many of them?
No.
No,
No, the armor. What's your armor class?
Sure.
two of them hit. Yeah, because you walked over, they yell and they just that opportunity for range and
Then more.
Yeah.
yeah, two sling bullets slam into your chest. 9 points. They bruise. They hurt. It sucks because you are 0 level.
9 points. Ow. That is
It's almost
painful.
done already.
We have no magic for healing.
I didn't make the character.
No. I will have cure wounds at first level.
Maybe.
Yeah. Spare the dying. There's no healing cantrip.
There's other cantrips. Bless, curse.
No, curse and bless are first level.
No,
Yeah.
8.
No, 8 is the second level spell.
I don't think so.
8 is the second level spell.
It's been a long time. But there are things that you can do that are cantrips.
Not for healing.
Didn't say they're for healing, but they are for aid. They are for helping.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Guidance.
Guidance, that could be one. Yeah, I just don't remember what.
Guidance. There's booming blade, but you have to be of the appropriate class to get.
And have an appropriate weapon, because I'm pretty sure a damn ring ain't gonna do it. Booming blade. That is my ring. I want to show you this.
Then we go next one.
Yeah. So we're. Oh,
That's the ring.
that's nice. Good on my turn. All right, initiative, huh? All right. $15 for Lisa. 16 for me.
I got a 19.
19.
But it was. Who's on it? You. Let's see. Lisa.
David. Look at that there.
Yeah, Dave's not right. I'm one of the blue ones, I think.
Hang on. What was yours?
19.
19. So you go ahead.
No, that's right.
I grabbed the wrong one. I just grabbed the green. There's the other blue one. There's only 2 blue ones there.
Maybe on the green
That
one?
and that.
There I am.
Yeah, it's not blue.
So, I think it gave me a blue beanie.
So
I'm 19, so
I'm 16, she's 15, and I don't know.
whatever you were.
There we go.
Ron?
Hmm?
What was yours?
There.
Okay. 15? 16? She had a 15.
I know, I just beat her.
Okay. He just beat you. Sorry.
That's because of their deck.
Sorry, Lisa. You go last, unfortunately.
I got a
So you see them? They drop the slings and they pull forward, and they're screaming and yelling. Yeah.
Is it Elvish or Draconic?
Oh, we want to pull languages? I got common, demon, elvish, and infernal. Any of that?
Double check your demons. I don't think there's 8 demons.
No, if it's Infernal, the other one is Abyssal.
Abyssal, yeah.
I have.
Ooh.
What do they say?
He doesn't. He hasn't.
He
Yet.
hasn't said what their language they're speaking. Probably.
He's in the bathroom right now, so he'll come out and.
Well, I know I hit, so.
Yeah. BCG. What more
Right.
week of it?
Abyssal is the demon thing.
So my,
Yeah, they are
And
screaming.
so an Abyssal.
Good. We'll take a whistle.
who do I wrote down demon? Probably because I couldn't remember Abyssal.
Set everything down and never remember where I set everything. Over there. Come here, you. Our screen. The right one here.
It ain't Tuesday. Go away from the go and blow. Your mama ain't working today.
Fresh blood sacrifices for Comet.
For Comet?
Comet.
Calvin. There's a BB down.
Yeah, the BBEG.
It's a full problem.
So,
0. I did 7. Okay, there's this one here.
hey, that one dropped.
Oh, thank God for
Hey, are you doing anything else? Though?
that. You can't do it now.
All right.
Only got one action.
1, 3. Straight up. That's a 19 plus.
Yeah. Yeah,
Firebolt.
level 0, pretty much good hits is the.
Firebolt. It does
Yeah, it's like 16 hit.
9.
Whew. Cooks right through him, burns right through his chest.
All right, and I move back. I'm squishy.
Well, I just stayed where I was at.
Yeah, well, I had.
Yeah, you got a wall in your way.
It's their turn.
You know, still we're going to be carrying Lisa.
No, because I do have a medical kit, but I really don't know how to use it. Does anybody have medicine? I'm asking how to play.
I do. I'm sorry. It would be a plus 4, but we're only 0, so plus 4.
But I got the good one. Oh, and they're running. They're moving.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa.
Half the number just dropped.
Got it.
I cast enchilada spew at it. Yeah. You know, turn them in the wall.
Yeah, but it's your go in the initiative. Medical kit takes 10 full minutes.
Well, that's why I used that one for her, because I knew she was a caster.
Ah. Blade Ward. Okay.
For real.
All right.
Exactly 30 away. Thirteen hits.
13 hits.
For a whopping 2.
Yeah. That's it. That's 2. It's actually limping as it runs away.
Oh,
All right. Can I get a shot at further one out?
Oh yeah, because he's 5 away, you angle up and over. If he was right up against him, no. But as he's further away,
They can angle it.
you can angle it.
All right.
Angle with angle.
Okay, he's dead. Again, melt his whole head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that
He's
one,
like,
his
yeah.
whole head. Yeah.
Oh yeah. You could. He's like, yeah. All
It
right.
is. These things have 12 hit points, but their average is 7. Since I don't have all the players here, I use their average. Otherwise, I'd have 12 and it'd be worse. But 12 is because I spent all this.
Yeah, we had a whole bunch of people.
Right. Well,
Or we would have.
All right.
I'm kind of surprised Mark hasn't played anything.
No, he has playing daddy, isn't he?
No, but
I thought it was Mark. Thought it was Mark that I'm gonna play daddy.
that's either Andrew or that's the Star Wars guy on Sanders.
Oh, okay.
Undead. Okay.
Well, we see any signs of
This is just for me because I'll get confused as to who's who. Now I remember I did read that one, but he was
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, you.
Okay.
Is.
Lisa, you're up.
I'm up.
He ran again.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
I hear him yelling.
He's roughly 50 feet
And
away.
he's yelling.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But around a corner.
Around the corner.
Once it's normal, I'll form.
No, you don't have he's around a corner. This is a wall. You'd have to.
You have to go the full
Here,
30.
through the walls. Just these help. These things are
Yeah.
great, but through the walls.
You'd have to go 30 out here to throw the hand axe.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, these are nice to use and show that we got this one.
All right. 30 feet of movement. All right.
Yeah. Got a direct line of sight. You need 5. 5 points of damage.
Okay, you had 2, so you did 5. So yeah, knocked that one, thumps down.
All right.
Anything on the body worth picking up?
You got 2 before you round the corner.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, 3 before you round the corner.
Mm-hmm.
The bodyguards have, and I just didn't average anything.
There you go.
And they have an average of 4 copper.
Okay.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go take a peek around the corner. See, I'm gonna do a peekaboo around the corner.
Mm-hmm. There's a shrine.
Okay.
There's a Bart.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 others. When you peek around the corner, the one on the far side goes.
All right. So that's 3/4 cover.
Covering.
All right.
You don't have to tell me. 16. 30, 20. I don't like the permanent armor class.
Yeah, dirty 20 will hit.
So yeah, you peek your head just in time to get a black eye. Or 3.
Okay.
Okay. Literally. 33. Matt.
One more coming.
What is
They already know me here. I'm here, so
They don't. Oh,
now I know. New initiative, huh?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, 18.
30, 20.
Yeah, we kind of just flip those. Oh, we did. All right, you're up.
All right.
Yeah.
Guy in the back, since there's room for me to go over. So it's beep. Boop. Actually, I'll go 1, 4. All right.
I was gonna say, you're gonna leave yourself.
Yeah, I'm not staying, but. And so 11 plus 5. 11 plus 5 is 16. Little guy in back.
Oh yeah, yeah, still a Bart.
Who is he?
8 burnt. Guy in back, kind of bugger all.
Now he's just pissed off. So I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. Out forward.
Go forward, get back.
Yep. 18.
Then you hit one.
I'm able to. With myself, so
Well,
straight shot.
Well, it's not that he's moving. As long as they're at least 5 away, you can. It's kind of like a person line there. Over. But you're not looping.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm going for the big one then. And I did the whole swapping tree. Pretty quick.
yeah.
Okay.
Is it me or them?
Them than you.
Them and then you. Yep. I think we're all gonna have to work on our next characters.
Okay. You hear him go. And then, phew,
An armored armadillo.
is this an armadillo? Sure, why not? Actually, I think this is a. What kind of critter that is? This is a stack of stuff I had. So why not? Looks more like a hedgehog or something like that. And charges to here. He can only make it to here. He can only make it to here. And he can only make it to here. So the only ones that can attack are the two in front of Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
How about a 9 and an 8?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, how about a 9 and an 8?
If you put them together, yeah.
No, you're not dead. That's not. No, that's
No, that's my roll. The 9 and an 8.
In other words, he didn't hit.
Don't yesterday, don't do it.
He's like, how about I quit? I hate this game already.
Well, that's a great thing about starting early and then making you be 0 level to start. The little things you gotta think about them. They will bite you to death. They can claw you to death with it.
Like the owl and the thorn bug.
Yep.
all right.
It goes to Lisa.
It is your go.
It is.
Doesn't that last?
How long does Blade Ward last? I don't think you have to keep.
Is it 1 round?
Oh,
Oh,
short bird. Yeah.
So she
And he
can.
just keeps throwing it up. Cantrip, Blade Ward, Blade Ward, Blade Ward, Blade Ward.
Now, so this is
yeah.
You do now. Yeah, and you've got a potential of if you don't do nothing, you got 4 or even 5 that can come at you.
he doesn't have
They're small. They can take up spaces.
interesting.
Don't roll one.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit of red. Zero.
It's your strength plus your proficiency bonus is half, so it's 1 plus 1. Oh,
Screw up. Slice dice.
oh, I thought you were talking about the hit. Never mind.
I thought that was her damage.
It is plus the strength, so it's
Oh, okay. So
So-
she hit.
you hit. But
No, I thought
There's
your
one-
damage was
there's-
13.
no, it's 12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No.
No, still got one right there at her.
Yeah. You still have one that's right up against you. Oh. I can spare you if you're dying. Top of the round.
Around.
Alrighty. Yes. Yeah. Armadillo.
You go to the armadillo.
I'm going after the armadillo.
Yeah. Like
9 points to the armadillo.
armadillo vanishes into nothing. Oh.
It sounds like it could have gone possibly.
Yeah, well, minor illusions from. That's fine.
They're not.
Those are you, sir.
I'm gonna stick right in between you two.
Yeah.
Roll the one. Roll the one. Roll the one.
So, 14.
Yep. For 4. Oh.
I tried.
Yep.
And it's 6 points out.
I really thought you were gonna go for that. Give her the opportunity. I don't want to.
Well, I was looking at something that could potentially have done more damage in one hit.
You should have it. What the fuck?
He's out of there now.
How can he get past us without?
Attack is up. Ooh.
Zoop. Nope. Like goblins and others, they can boogie woogie.
And they can disengage as a bonus action.
Like that.
So what was he saying? You can hear him.
You want to use an action to tell people what he's saying?
No, but you can tell him what they're saying just so he can.
I can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They are cowardly. They are basically thieves.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lisa, your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
They're still in the dungeon, but they're on their way out.
Oh, they're booking me. Like we are out of here. They
Oh,
3, 4,
5, 6. Yeah. Couldn't catch him.
okay. He goes around the corner.
Okay. All right.
Jesus Christ.
It's right up against the wall. So.
All right. Which one is the one that I hit before?
You killed him.
No.
No,
The
original.
the original
very
guy.
first one we hit.
Oh, he's the one closer to me.
That one.
Yeah.
No. He's within range. See if I can pry his noodle. 15?
Yeah.
7 points.
Smoking but running.
Damn.
He's a big guy. Hit points 20. You've done 18.
Oh, well, in that case.
Okay, he's still alive. You don't power play it.
I know.
I hate that. I just let you know.
But I am not. My thought is He didn't go down, but this guy's
Okay.
still up as well.
Oh, no, I don't care.
I
don't care.
I am moving to prevent them from getting away. The other guy,
Yeah,
He's gone.
It's on you. It's your go.
We gotta help my 50 out. Let's see.
Well, he's chasing 2 down. Reason unknown. You're squishy.
Yeah, I know.
You made a decision. Deal with it.
Mhm.
Yeah, somebody's going to die.
okay.
Somebody's going to die. I literally use Vart because they run away and are cowardly.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a clear shot if I'm there.
If you want to hit them, I don't care if you take them down. It's 6.5 me. I care.
One. No, it's funny. I'll hit.
He had 2 hit points left.
Which one? No, which one? Were you
Now
attacking?
he's gone.
Yeah, he was hitting him too. So that one dropped. And from this, and you make a decision, man. Because this headless thing is here, and it's got like bat wings and a person's face.
It's an ugly mother trucker.
Steve knows the creature, you guys don't. That's a VAR rule. I mean, yeah. They take away permanent hit points and turn them into a VAR rule.
Yeah, at 0 level.
Okay. You're not going to fight them alone.
Yep, my ass is leaving. Saw that scary face come out.
All right. So we heading out of here? Is that what we're saying?
What are you going to do?
Now, if we're not meant to fight it alone, and we're missing half the party,
Yeah.
it'd be a good idea to exit this place for.
Give me an Arcana check. Lisa.
Yeah. Who's that?
I'm even proficient in that.
See if you're not looking. Oh. Well. I'll allow it only because the party's not here. She recognizes it's not real.
Huh? What's not real? I don't know. What's not real?
Steve
Now
hasn't
we need booty.
seen it.
Mike?
I have.
And you're
Yeah, you start running around and say like, it's not real.
It's Astaroth. Yeah, you. All right, it's not real.
what's not real?
Hey, Sardis,
What?
this big thing in this room wasn't real.
Okay.
I still have no idea what it is.
We fancy
We
here.
should come back because we're here to get the armor.
Well, okay. So if he boogies, can I go here, look out, fire, and then go back?
No.
So I just go.
Unlike you, he goes upstairs, he runs out. You got to crawl him. Remember, he runs out and he's out of here. He's gone. They're cowardly creatures. I didn't put stuff in here that will overwhelm you. Even if I have half the group missing, they are literally backwards and run away.
All right, so let's go back.
Yeah, P.S. They said, we're fucked and ran.
Yeah.
All right.
Since I no longer have to use an action to tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pick up a stone and
usually it's a simple thing, you just yell it out. But this is the reason I made an action is A, you hear it, and like anybody with two languages, it takes you a few seconds to
Yeah.
to turn it into the language you need.
grab the sling and a stone from the body, the couple of bodies there. Fling it through the image or the shoot it at
Or
that
in
thing.
the back.
Okay,
You didn't say it was an image, you said it wasn't real.
that's right. $15.
You hit it. It breaks open.
Yep.
And bugs fall out.
Oh, God.
Not a horde, bugs fall out.
Oh,
Bugs.
okay.
Pinata, candy,
Ew.
there's bars. They eat bugs that say pinata.
Oh, did we interrupt their birthday party?
You interrupted something.
Well, right now they belong in a grave.
All right, so okay, let's
Search the room.
No, give me as a something because none of this stuff these aren't like that. This stuff isn't hidden. They got these tests and they got these things. They got it laid out. And when you look at that, this here, it looks it's a shrine. It's a shrine to a rat.
a rat.
A rat. Yeah, you see it, carved in there, and well, it's not carved in there. They don't have it carved, but if I were to get some paper mache and try to make a rat myself, it would probably look like a ball with another ball on top of the big ball sticking out. But between the sticking out and the little hairs that they stuck in there and the tails, like it's a rat.
Okay.
But you do recognize the Vargul looked pretty good.
Yeah.
For what it was. But you don't notice, but you see what this thing is.
Paper mache kind of thing.
Kind of a thing, yeah. Paper mache is they use something else in this quote unquote world, but they create.
Yeah,
it's ceramic, but it's very weak. It's like the bowls, easy to scatter.
Yeah, break it open.
So you did break it open.
Oh, that was the pinata.
That was a pinata.
Uh-huh.
You smacked it, ripped the bottom out, and all the bugs fell out. That hey, you want in there? Going to go and grab the bugs. It's like a pinata. It's Bart. Eat bugs.
Anything else around here?
Well, the treasures and the and the armor.
Okay.
So
No, it's here.
It's right there.
Religion.
Religion. Give me that old time religion.
Dirty 20.
Okay, you're looking at it, and these who you think would know, but you recognize what would be the equivalent of a sacrificial. Things are laid out to sacrifice through this.
Right.
Paper mache rat. This idol. And piled up around it is 1,400 copper.
Whoa, hold on, right? 14 copper. Oh, he's racing.
1,500 silver. 80 gold. Mind you, when I did this with the field, this is half of the level one that I rolled up. The level one was like, wow, okay, that's what happened. So I just, there it is. There are 5 gems.
Value.
I did this one different when I rolled this. You roll a D4 times 10 for one. You roll between 10 to 40 gold each. They're in the 10 to 40 range.
All right. Ready? 30.
Now, drop.
20.
20. Go for it. I'm looking for my 10. Do the last one, Lisa.
30, 20, 10.
Oh.
2 more.
One more.
You got 2 more.
No, 30, 20, 10.
One more. 40. 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, 5 gems, that's 4. At D4 each.
Oh, 5 gems. One.
That's why I said there was 1 more.
And another 40.
40.
And laid out on the shrine is the armor.
Full size chain now. Right?
Yeah, she told you.
Full size chain.
Yeah, it's their old chain from the family. She's like her chain.
Okay.
Did we, to see if we see any. We'll put a.
I'll investigate. I got an eye for these things.
You got an eye?
Yup.
Eye. No, it's laid out as the primary sacrificial item. The rat is it's laid out, and the rat is actually on top of it.
Yeah. It's a bed for the rat.
So let's.
Investigation. Sure. Let's take a few minutes. You're looking for it. So, hey Doc, here you go. So you're thinking.
Yeah, the big guy that was Calmet.
Oh.
Calmet.
Oh. Helmet was the rat.
No, Calmet was the warlock wannabe. He was building up and sacrificing and setting things out to get the power to be a full warlock. I took the warlock, took it at half because of their level. Boom.
Lisa, you get 6 plus your con bonus stuff.
Otherwise, his hit points would have been 40. Hit points.
You get an EMC kit. And so we'll give it.
Yeah,
We'll give it to you if the party will reimburse me for the price of it, since it's being used for the party, and you'll now have 9 pieces left.
What is it cost?
It's 10 gold.
funny part is Calmet is not the BPEG in here.
Oh. So we have on the boss.
Not yet. We found the treasure.
You found what you were after.
That's right. You don't have to stay.
You do not have to stay. And you can do a little intelligence as you walk away.
Do an intelligence check.
Yeah, it's just you thinking. Not favorite. It's just a check as you're walking and thinking.
12. You have intelligence check there, Lisa.
You got bright people here. It's great.
They were not wizards.
No, it's funny as hell.
Yeah. You got a 9.
Yeah, you're all walking. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a weird thing that they made the bugs come out and everything like that.
We're here. We got what we came for.
Got what you came for. It's irrelevant.
Oh,
No, that was a minor illusion.
kind of figured.
Yeah, he threw it out there to be intimidating and to take away an attack, which it succeeded. So you did that. We didn't do that, and we did that.
You know,
No, I love it. 0 level. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It's not. It's,
we came to get the
you
armor.
saw this. You focused on it, and I literally played it out right there in the corner. You went right here. Yeah, and off you went.
No, we searched.
I know you searched, but you didn't find anything. That's the part. That's the funny part.
You never rolled.
Because you didn't have to roll. That was a case of I'm specifically looking here. Like you know from many others, if I lay something out, I'm going to look at that. I'm going to look. You just kind of.
Okay.
It's nothing major. It's just funny.
Plus 3 weapons.
No, once you're done, you're done. You can't power play to come back. No.
So,
The Beatles, that was a good choice. That's why I specifically put the mushrooms there. They eat mushrooms.
Yeah.
You don't bother them, they don't bother you. The sad part is, player to mainly to Steve is
the claims are worth money.
they're bucks.
I know that from previous homeless time. Because I kept freaking ruining the gland.
Yeah. And the intelligence as you're walking out, and I give this as an after effect just because I wrote it. I want you to what I wrote because I read it. Is to stop and think that this weird bat wing thing with the face, he must have seen that somewhere in order to make it.
True.
You didn't go that way. That was actually the BBEG. The Vargul is the actual BBEG because of what it can do to 0 level characters. Permanently take away your hit points, drop you to 0, not negatives, drop you to 0, no death saves. Now there's 2 Varguls there. Your head just literally rips off, drop wings, and now you're there.
Oh, I'm glad
Yeah. We accomplished our mission.
Yeah.
even though we weren't intelligent enough to know anything.
No, the mission. As I said, I put that up.
We avoided death.
Part of him being a warlock is a celebration, kind of like a party. So yeah, they gathered up bugs and they put them inside the basic of a pinata, and you break it and the bugs come down. Who gets the best crunchiest bugs? They go scrambling for the better bit. And the reason they were weird things, because I know Steve kept looking at those weird creatures. I don't have any fire beetles at all, and I've only got one beetle, which is a type of beetle, but I've only got the one beetle, so I just had to lay out tiny thing. Ringo, because he was the star.
All right. So are we marching back there?
Yeah, it's not far. You know that.
This was 3 days ago.
Right, but I mean, it's for player characters and for travel time. 3 days is. And I'll check real quick because I don't think I have return encounters. This place is pretty open. Yeah, there's no return encounters other than if you've got supplies.
How do you usually split that?
Okay. What I usually do is we have, we're missing what, 2 right now?
Mark and
Mark and Dave.
Dave went with us.
Yeah. So there's 5 of us. So I would divide by 6.
Yeah, one of them is the party.
One goes to the party funds that buys all the food and lodging and stuff like that. And when it gets larger, potions and stuff like that. Replaces used medical kits. And if there's like a decimal left over, so if it's like we each get 33.3 silver for fixing it, that 0.3, which would be like what, 2, I think 2 silver, what, that stays. No, that you can throw it in the party fund if you want, or I leave it in the to be split category. Just new stuff gets added to it. Like one half of the other. Absolutely true.
So 138 copper.
238 copper.
Here we go.
Two Alexa.
Here.
Well, I mean, we got 14. It's got to be divided 6 ways. Yeah. 250 silver.
15.
And
Thank you.
13 gold. 13 gold.
Yeah, I mean, level 0, good haul. If you any supplies you might need.
There's only 5 gems. Do we want to keep them in the party fund for later use? Or?
Yeah, I'd leave them not in the party fund, but just
Until we get back to town and sell them.
yeah. And then
Split the gold.
will you be reimbursing me from the party fund for the 10 gold?
Oh, yeah.
No, from the party fund, because the medical kit is for the party.
But you had a pinata. What's the problem?
Now we'll do it for the You don't have candy or gems in it.
You had a pinata, man. You had a party. All you had to do is party up.
Party.
All you had to do.
As we were trudging along. Right.
Too close. Or not too close.
No, I'm thinking crud. Pasta from Nightdale. He's walking down.
Was it too crud?
Yes.
Trudging. It was trudging.
Crud. The act of crud.
When you have nothing left, you grudge.
Oh, you have 9, I think it's over.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lead pit, my own for a week. Yep.
Over there. I know we didn't deal with
Hold
still there. We don't know it, we don't care.
No.
on. I was saying that of mine.
It's like, oh,
There's nothing in mine, but.
We.
Yeah, you literally did what you needed to do. Absolutely.
We might still get something from them. Oh yeah. Like a clue as to what the fuck to do that.
You have an idea. You just got to figure it out.
Well, I know that they want us to go find this fucking,
No, you're sent to go get the armor.
right.
How we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, day one. It's just a whole day.
Bar.
You got it, hold on, yes, we do.
Day two. Heavy snow, heavy wind. You got a snowstorm.
All right, in that case, we will, instead of trying, we will hunker down. We're not going to travel.
Survival. Each of you. No, it's just it's about getting cold and not.
Yeah, 14.
30, 20.
What do you have?
17.
You have what level of exhaustion? It was so cold. Mind you, this isn't just you got your cold weather gear. You had a hard time getting a fire going. You got the little thing going, and somehow you just didn't get close enough. You guys managed to stay warm, and he woke up with the sniffles and cold with one level of exhaustion. And the last day, you'll be fine. No, you'll be fine. You just spend an extra day resting it off. That's all. And the next day it's just cold again. So you had a very cold day, then just sudden snowstorm came in, and you get back into town while they're shoveling out from the snowstorm the day before. But you have one level of exhaustion. You need an extra day or a full rest to get that back.
Yeah, we need to get to the inn. It was an inn, right?
Yeah, well, you had the little
Tavern
cabin,
that had 5 rooms.
little.
What are those, one gold piece rooms per? For the
Well, they're the moderate living. They're well kept, well maintained, and they get them. They're for the travelers. The locals, they're not going to go get a room. Like I said, they do get people that come, mainly by ship.
that's gonna be 5 gold or the equivalent thereof out of. But that also covers,
It covers everything.
that covers the food, it covers.
Yeah, it's not a separate one price. Covers everything. Level 1.
Oh, level 1?
Yeah, it's 0 level.
Level 1. Of course.
Really? Let me add some more help. You know, we have spells.
Yeah.
Ooh, I feel it more.
I feel the The sad part is, I was thinking that as you did it.
So I will.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is sad. You hear that, Lisa? You got level 1. Yes, indeed.
Well, 6:30. No Dave either. Yeah, Dave's usually here by now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
There you guys too, just finished up there.
Mm. I'm sort of fun, sort of thinking of back up.
And you can, if you do get it, you can hit the late flood when the flight manager opens up. If you so desire. No, but you're the expert. I'm falling for your game.
No,
Yeah. For every level of exhaust, you need an extra day. So he needs 2 down there. Extra day, not 8
you guys
days.
went on
Extra day.
power service. I'm sure you put like go back to
So
that.
full rest followed by full rest, like having a nasty flu or something. You need 1 extra per level. So level 1 is 2, level 2 is 4, level 3 is 6.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just your body. It needs actual rest and heal time.
I'll have them.
Yeah, how?
I'll make sure it's not an Allen.
You can decide what to do. Well, he's literally, he has to rest. If he goes out and does anything, he has the day right back. Literally in bed rest.
What's how big of a, what kind of spending limit do we have here?
Oh, no.
But it's decent. Don't forget, for your level.
So,
Some.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna. Everyone's going to hold the 5, some of them off you. So, off party. Don't mind.
Mm.
I would like to buy a 20 and a 10. You will get in exchange 27 gold, 2 electrons, and 20 silver.
You put one through the road.
I did not want to carry all that coin. I think they're one gold.
All right. You have a selling power of 333 gold with a purchase power of 100. There's a decent sized population.
Yeah. All right, in that case.
How much is a normal person? 50. Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, you're not ready for big ticket items.
It's a healing food.
It's a big ticket item.
D4. 2D4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
That's
And if you
still
take
only half my health.
Yeah, but if you take a full action,
You max it out, that's, for me, that's 10 out of 14. Third.
And have you ever rolled 2 4s on 2d4?
You take a full action.
you take a full action. You take your action to drink the whole thing, and then you'll get 10.
And mix the jar thing.
Basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's somebody there. That's not you. That was you. That was you with the flip.
Yep. And neither of the other two have seen. So
No, so Mark's playing daddy.
no, that was.
I mean, Andrew's playing daddy. Don't know what happened to Mark, and don't know what happened to Dave.
Well, no comment there.
Yeah.
You'd be fired.
Well, I'd say it's because of a holiday. Yeah, but that's a week away.
Yeah, I was gonna say next Friday's the holiday.
I know. But it could be because of that, but that's a week away.
So you guys gonna go return?
Yeah, it's you two. Decide what you're gonna do. Well, your first day is you're gonna go shop. Not that you need the whole day, but you got to stop and have breakfast. You do a little shopping. Go stop and have lunch. Do a little shopping. Stop and have dinner. It's a rest day.
So that we get rid of our
You're-
exhaustion too.
Well,
So
No,
you and I aren't.
yeah, you two are fine, but you gotta
I have exhaustion.
get one level.
I'm gonna go take a nap while you guys are
okay.
shopping and returning the thing.
Yeah. So
But yeah, each level of exhaustion requires a full rest in of itself.
yeah, so you can.
Yeah.
So you can stay in bed all day.
But that's just the regular. But the exhaustion is
No.
it is its separate day.
Yes.
It is its separate day. 2 days because you're really sick. Well, that's just me. I'm adding that extra day because it makes no sense. No, you are totally exhausted. You're
No, I
near
can
flu.
understand.
That's why.
You're in bed all day, so there's 8 hours per se, and then you got your 8-hour overnight.
Mm.
So there's your double.
Right. He's basically down and out for 2 days. Two full rests.
But as far as what is there to do in this bird?
You tell me.
And did we return the silver?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go return the armor. That's the first thing you need to do.
Okay. She comes back. I was wondering when you would show up. Did you succeed? It's still only 300 some people. Strangers are known, especially in the middle of winter.
Yes. Here is your armor, I presume.
Oh, wonderful. And then she takes it and you see her reverently fold it up and she puts it in a chest. Locked it.
Anything else to do in this bird?
That's up to you.
I don't know.
Is there anybody else that thinks we help?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. The only thing I'm aware of is bandit activity.
Uh-huh. We go speak with lordship or whatever the title is about doing that, or speak to someone else.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I'm making the wrong look.
Yeah, I got to find the right person.
Or they call those
Yeah, made me look. Oh, you did go. Did you buy health potions? Did you decide not to?
Well, he was asking about prices, and we were just telling him.
Yeah, so he didn't go look. So
No.
there is an apothecary. I actually have them.
There's an apothecary in town.
Yeah, they get enough visitors that some of the businesses that you wouldn't think would be normal actually are.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
Okay, I just looking to see, but yeah, you go see Sir Octo if there's to that. He's basically the lord and the commander. He's kind of a everything.
Yep.
That seems like. Gee. Big Kahuna.
Hey, remember that name, Big Cheese. Did he go out to have a smoke?
He did.
Okay. That's everyone over here.
Well, at least you returned the arm.
Yep. Yep.
Bandit.
Yeah.
You guys back at the tavern?
Pretty much.
So you got see Sir Octo?
Yeah.
Okay, and I showed you he's got this beautiful home in this
Yep.
stinky little. Actually, right now it's not so stinky because winter. I don't know if the weather. I'm not doing the weather because even if I put a snowstorm, you're not going for everything's pretty close. It's more for when you travel. But you go up there, and of course, Herbert and do.
They have
Yeah.
I have now, Ron. If you remember,
You did.
Yeah.
I'm just, but
I am back, and I have some associates.
Yeah.
We purchased our offender. Might we speak with her about possibly engaging our services to help remediate such?
I shall see if he's busy. So the closest thing I'll ever get to voices. He does invite you in. I'll leave you out in the cold. They are respectful.
Especially since I'm writing his biography, so to speak, but it's an epic together.
Good timing, sir. Both
Yep.
very good timing. He comes down a little bit later. He does not have time for you. But the lady Elvira will gladly discuss it with you. Oh,
We'd love to sit and discuss this with her ladyship. Ron, from my in depth, is that his wife?
Yeah.
He's the master.
Well, one never knows.
Could be his daughter.
Well, there's Sir Octo. There's his wife.
What's beauty of the beast?
She is sitting there with the lady in waiting.
Okay.
Beside her. Sit you down.
I'm going to keep it wrong. I am going to keep some like additional attention, not primary, but occasionally I'll be looking over the lady in waiting. There's a
Okay.
series of her. Not necessarily, but
Well, the noblewoman's a charisma 13. Yeah, so I have everything about these. I mean, every primary NPC is here.
so the wife is cute.
Yeah. The wife is cute. The woman in waiting.
Yeah.
Is stunning. She's full of. I mean, I literally have pictures of her.
Right.
Well, hot in here?
So,
Am I even with you guys?
Yeah.
no,
Oh,
unless you waited 2 days.
oh no, yeah. So
I mean, if you want to wait the 2 days and then go with him, that's
Yeah.
that's your choice. I mean, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
You just pay
Well,
the 2 days of lodging.
Yeah, so just do another 2 days of lodging,
Yeah,
or in fact,
Lifestyle.
lifestyle.
So that would be
5 more old.
each day.
But we already paid for it.
Oh yeah, we paid. Yeah, we paid for the first day. So yeah,
You have an extra day.
yeah. So
You
what?
have to pay for. That's the day where the second day she's feeling better. Oh, okay, but I better stay another day. I'd probably get sick. And then on the third day, yeah, I feel good. I broke it, and let's head on up there.
Yeah,
Hey,
sit up there.
my high charisma off is there.
Hour.
Right.
18.
No, believe me, some of these charismas don't reflect their look.
I know.
My charismas are set on their attitude.
Right. Leadership. And stuff
Right.
like that. I know, but going back to the old AD&D.
AD&D, no, it was second edition that put in comb rules. Second edition had comb rules.
Yeah.
AD&D.
No, but it was back then. That's what you determined how good you were looking.
It was both. They explained it as both.
Yeah.
How manipulative, how good you looked. It was a bit of both. And then second edition came in and said, no, it really, we need that combing. They had a combing that.
Yeah. But
It became a dump stat for most people. They didn't care what it looked like. And that's when it came to the role playing, interacting with people, because then that combing is going. No different than charisma does now.
Right. Lisa, just curious. What's your charisma?
Uh, well,
Ooh,
Okay.
14 and 218. So we're like
We're good looking.
Okay.
we're well mannered.
What fifth edition it is both. It's how you look and how you act.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that's the only thing I missed out of second edition is the comeliness, but it's fine. So you sit down and she starts talking to you.
You start listening.
Give me a first and
You really?
nope.
21.
You see the high elf, she's standing right behind her.
Hey, Arcana check.
So,
Does that kind of look?
DC 11 wisdom save. It's nothing.
11.
The high elf. Oh, yeah. That's funny, but it's okay.
Is it a charm?
No, well, that's friend.
You.
He just looks at you.
I wouldn't please.
Shut up. That's the lady. We're here for business.
Yes, thank you.
Shut up. Continue.
It was the elf or the.
No, the lady is telling you shut up. She knows what she's doing.
Well, if you're going to take unfair advantage of it.
You know how many enemies I have? It's my protection. Period. End of story. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Then my vote is the only one that matters.
Goodbye. Next adventure.
My guy will not let us be charmed or.
I don't make the characters. You have a lady who said it's for her protection. You told her in no uncertain terms, threw off. He doesn't want any stabs or backbite. So friend, which is a harmless frickin' spell. You can't attack. She can't attack you. He doesn't force you to defend. It is a harmless spell. She sets friends, so she doesn't get attacked. She's also a bitch. I know everything about her because I created it. She's an absolute bitch.
Yeah.
And she told you this is for my protection. Doesn't know who the hell you are. There's no clue who you are.
And there, right. And Ron, from my perspective.
I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do.
But far as.
She was the next adventure
Yeah.
to get you going, but she isn't going to get you going until she's in friendly terms. And that's just the way some people work. It's just how it is.
just make the best people.
Yeah, I know. You know, it's like,
He tells you bye.
mm,
Sir, madam, do you wish to continue this conversation?
you will be placed under a spell.
Yeah, you've said it out loud, and
Yep.
she's not hiding it now. She literally said she's putting this on. You said just friends. I don't want to. I'm putting friends on you because I don't know who you are. You said fuck you. I'm out of here. It's up to these two whether or not they do. No, in uncertain words, that's the wording, and not words. But it's up to these two as to whether or not I continue on or I start over.
Well,
Good morning.
She's already charmed me, so.
No, she was doing it, then he cut her off. It's a cantrip. You can just do it 1,000 times.
and I can understand that she doesn't.
Well, no, it's just you. It's just you and what is your character's name? Azeroth. The butler comes. He escorts you out.
Well, yeah. But,
You're out.
But
Yeah, you're out.
I'm out.
You're not in the house. You didn't say you're out of the game.
Well, at the moment, I am out of the game.
Yeah, let them role play it.
I told them that they were,
And she admitted it.
right, that they will be, that you guys will be under mind altering spells.
And she tells you it is called friend. So I do not know. It stops you from attacking me. That's what it does.
Does it control us in any way?
No, it doesn't. It controls you in the manner of if you try to attack me, you won't. I cannot give you command. I cannot control you. It stops you from attacking me. I do not know who you are. This is for my safety. Period.
Is it?
I believe it wears off in 10 rounds or something. Doesn't last. I forget exact rounds. It might even be just a round. I forget. I'd have to look it up. But it's a cantrip. She'll keep it up as she needs to.
No harm, no foul.
It is no harm, no foul. Not friends. Friends is the cantrip. It's not the command or anything like that. It is strictly. No, I got no problem with it. That's his character, and okay. And you got a noble woman here, and she says, get out then. Bye.
Yeah. I go work on the epic in a slightly less.
Well, the butler had nothing to do with it.
No, I know.
I'm trying to salvage this. I don't want to go and get another one here, but it's true. He makes sure he leaves, but you two, you're off. Okay. Like, okay. There have been bandit activity.
Okay.
Okay. There has been bandit activity.
Yeah, 3 and 5.
You already have. Now the question is, are you willing to go to their base camp? The bandits you dealt with that were out there? Well, it'll take a bit of a trip. Because they go out there a ways, and only some come in at a time. And not until you came here, and because they noticed these 5 are gone.
Yeah.
And then you come back after dealing with the Barts. They have people that can, I think I put 1 and 1 together. And she'll explain, while you're gone, people were asking questions, who you are, where you went. And everybody at the tavern saw this group watching you. And when you left, they also left. So so it's obvious that they come from, but the camp will eventually know, and they will probably send others down. Now the camp is 100 miles away. It's 5 days away. Sorry, 4 days. 5 days. 2, 4, 6, 8, 1. It's 100 miles away.
40 miles away.
Well, even though they're centered here, 100 miles is no big deal in this IE day and age. Going out and going this far out, it's really not that big of it's a pain. And winter isn't it, but catch them in the winter when they're holed up versus if they're going out to other places. So you can catch the whole thing, wipe out the whole group.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
You can go talk to Dret and tell him that I give you authorization, permission, and that the crown will pay for the rental of his heart, and that should it be lost and or destroyed, the crown will reimburse.
Dret?
Yeah, that's the guy who runs the inn. He's got heart. That if you want it. If you want it to hold the supplies you might need. I've even got his part.
Well,
Yeah. He will cover it.
and for
If it gets destroyed, the quote unquote crown will pay for it.
Lisa? Text message there. I put the friends list in. You think it's no. Yep. Although I don't know about that. It's not it doesn't prevent us from friends does not prevent us from attacking. It gives her advantage on charisma checks such as persuasion or intimidation. And
I did not tell you what the spell does. I told you what she said it does.
Right.
Thank you. They don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
The character. You just felt this manipulative spell.
Right.
Okay. I know what friends does. What she says doesn't matter. This is what she says it does. And the half of factor is obviously a wizard of some kind who says, yeah, this is what it does. I didn't trust. You didn't trust, you walked away.
oh yeah, but there's only 5 left. You create your phone provider money, have you?
Right.
Well, that would be out.
DM to DM. What does it say? In parentheses. Of her.
Yep.
Okay?
Mm-hmm. I know.
The lady in waiting is the lady in waiting. She follows over.
Mm-hmm.
No, we're ladies in waiting. What are we waiting for?
Well, she shows you where they know where the camp is, but this place they don't have the capability to send people out to deal with it. In come these adventurers. They find out over the past 6 days that, and these guys never came back, and you returned this armor that they know she wants people to go and reclaim, and you come back with treasure because you're spending money like, whoa.
Really?
You're adventurers in a little town, yes. To these people, yes.
The only money that we've actually spent is the room.
Yeah, a gold each. That's a lot of money. These people who make maybe 5 silver a month. Yeah, to them, you're spending money. You went and got a hand axe. I'll think about it. Just dropped it right in. To the locals, you're spending money hands over fist.
Now the question is, do we want to go to a bandit camp with at least 5 known numbers? And there's only 3 of us.
Well, this is that.
Now there's only 2 of them. Because I have been shown the door.
Right, but you will be a part of the conversation when we come out and talk to you.
Are you under somebody's manipulative spell?
We're okay with that.
Yeah, you don't know for sure, do you?
We'll say we wouldn't know.
Time I fully flushed out every primary NPC of a village. Everything. What they do, how they'll do it, how they'll act. Because usually just takes me reading it to refresh my memory of everything about them.
So,
Is there any way
well, I can talk to them once we get out there.
Yeah.
Let them know, because I can't have any spell cast on.
Oh, so
There's no charm spells that can affect this.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, that's why I.
There's the thing. There's a difference. He thinks it's working. And she would have thought it was working over here too. They don't have any way of knowing.
He went fucking.
He went ballistic. Like,
So I just played along.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna find out what they want.
all I wanted to do was salvage it so I don't throw another one away.
that, yeah, no.
Yeah, I'm enslaved to the game. It's not.
Yeah, and they
not
don't.
a normal.
Yeah, they don't know that. There's no
Right.
way of them knowing. And that's what
they wouldn't even know because it was a raid.
No.
So.
And she explained to you what the spell does. That is your choice, your prerogative. The job is there if you want it. I don't care who goes. That doesn't matter to me.
Oh,
Just know that he is no longer welcome here.
especially since he's writing epic about your.
No, he's writing up about stuff. Nah. Or was it the husband?
It was the husband.
It's the husband. No.
Yeah. He just shrugs your shoulders. Whatever.
He's not going to be such a hero anymore.
Yeah. He literally does not give a damn.
Get a bet.
She is.
I did not say that while I was in the hall.
No, you said you were leaving, so I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah, and we informed our bard that decided to be an ass.
I was not going to be expelled.
Were you not immune to charm? As a bard, you could learn.
Yeah, you guys sit down and you role played it. Now let's see how it turns out.
And you didn't I didn't tell her that I was leaving. I was
No.
wrong. So you don't.
No, what he yelled at is
I would
don't.
That's what I said. Don't. I noticed the casting.
He didn't go, could you please not do that? Don't. And that was all it took, because you don't say don't to a noble.
To her.
No, you just yelled out don't.
She's
She was literally right behind her.
under the command of the noble. Hey,
Yeah.
telling her no.
Yeah, telling her no was like telling her no, yeah.
No, I'm. You see, when you back onto. Right.
So courageous.
No. I'm not
Put
doing.
diminutive.
I'm not. Changing my description of her husband.
The lady's not seized by his less than average size.
No, I am not changing my description of him.
Oh.
I am.
The thing is,
rating
after,
her in fiction.
you know what she told it fellas, and after you leave and it wears off, you're pissed that she did this. But she told you she did this. And she said, this is well, yeah, because you get angry, you get hostile after.
Oh.
But that's typically, what they don't say is that's typically in a dungeon, they get you with friends, and then you get really mad afterwards, and you go after the person.
Well, I walked so far.
Mm-hmm. It does, because you know what it is and what's going to happen. Yeah, well, she told you how the spell works. And until you actually have the spell friends, you don't know how the spell actually works.
Exactly. Every time
Good job.
Blah, 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 blah.
The quest. Warfare 3.
Great. He's hostile.
Yeah. Yeah, she had 3 wars. She should have seen those terror arm-puts. The one time she went like this. Oh, yeah, he's pissed.
I'm pretty sure one breast was way bigger. A lot lopsided as well.
Scaly. A little scaly.
I mean, if you go by her tongue, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She had the fork stone.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, she has persuasion, intimidation, deceit,
Mm-hmm. Well, I have deception.
deception, deceit.
But yeah, my intimidation, performance, and persuasion. What?
Well, yeah, she's
deception, and I get a +6 on the saving.
Yeah, she's an absolute POS.
my athletics is
Yeah, the genie gives you some weird. Because I mean, you're going after a warlock. You think you get more charisma bonuses. You get a lot of intelligence. And,
Okay.
medicine. That's where I get the medicine.
Tell me what you guys want to do. Because what I'm going to look at is basically get you all set up. You get everything you want to do the stuff you want to do, decide what you're going to have, go like that. Probably wind up calling an early night because they're not here. I can do it with 3, but I do have it set up. You know, you got 5 goblins to attack, a giant wasp to attack, and I really don't want to start looking through and try to quickly change those over.
Yeah. Take all the fun out of it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't mind, but you'll get overwhelmed.
So what's he talk you into?
you want to
Remember remember the 5 that jumped us? That's
Yeah.
the little nest area.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently there's a bigger group
Yeah.
of known.
They'll tell you that it's what you do is you go.
Let's talk you into that.
Oh, me and the They offered gold. Gold. And if we're gonna get anywhere and go anywhere, we need some. And all we have to do is go talk to Gret, the innkeeper.
Yeah, you're basically going to follow along the edge, and you're going to follow more of the grassland than the rough travel. You're actually going to be following one of the old broken up roads, but they go out there far enough so they're not so close to camp that we can deal with it. They made sure they were out of the way.
And the crown will pay.
How pretentious. Let me make that note. The crown and quotations, underline, smiley face,
Devil in the corner.
Well, no, like I said, I had no problem with the role play. I was like, my quick thing was, okay, I need this. I'm not doing this again. I'm going to salvage this somehow. Okay, you're out. You two stay. Let's go.
You have a night version. You can decide it.
Well, it's like anything. You get a few more levels, then you come back in. She's angry, but then you use your charisma, your persuasion. Say, look, I'm sorry. You do that. That's SOP. That's standard. Or you don't. I don't care.
Okay, he's a bard. He's not all that.
Well, what was it? When in Knight's Tale, Jeffrey Chaucer was you got rescued from the gambling guys.
Gambling
I'm
guys.
gonna eviscerate you in fiction. I'm going
Yeah.
every wart, every boil,
And they're like, ha ha ha.
every pimple.
But that's literally what he did. He just totally. And what they didn't know is people.
As he storms away, start making.
Yeah, but people read it.
Yep.
And he did hurt them through
Yeah.
through his songs and stuff. Yeah.
I'm writing my head.
But yeah, where foul pit is, you're basically, and you can see the mountain. You're going to follow this way, and what makes it what it is, to tell you, is because with all the hills and everything, that is the only. That's why they went there, because they can attack travelers too. So you follow this path. It's also packed down even in the winter because you do get it. Although it's rough, but it's literally the only way to go.
Like the only way in and out, so you don't have a
by road.
Right.
Most come by boat. It's the roadway.
So you guys are heading out that way.
We would like to have you come with us.
If you look at the close map, where Cupid is, and this is it. You start following this, cut through these, and then you're heading out.
You want me to go with you to do this work as a heritage?
It's not for her. It's for us.
Okay, what?
For us.
For us, it is benefit. Do you not feel at least the slightest bit of wanting some revenge on these cowards that tried to jump us?
We got revenge.
We didn't do anything. We took off.
Two of them did, right?
One escape.
One escape.
We
We killed 3 out of
You
4.
killed 3 out of. Yeah.
There's a lot more.
There were actually more, but didn't go that way.
And apparently they're following us. Like they were scouting us. The whole village noticed they followed us. Followed us too. Yeah.
Mm. When you started talking and you went and talked to her, the blacksmith about the chain, and then you started talking about it and setting yourselves up. They were there. You were talking to them. They kept an eye on you. When you left, they left. They knew how to get there quicker. They got there and were there waiting for you. I.e., you fought that.
Yeah, they weren't.
Which means they were working with or part of the Zwarts. Everybody hates Zwarts. Zwarts are vile, vicious, stinky. Their only friends are rats. Literally.
They worship her.
There's that. You can, you failed your religion, so. And what she's saying is, that was just that little contingent, but more have come and gone. We know where the main camp is, but we don't have the resources to deal with it. So will you go deal with it? And the process throughout the friends saying, look, this is what she's doing, this is what the spell will do, because I don't trust, I'm a noble, I get assassination threats and stuff like that.
I know what you're saying, but I'm trying to convince him to go with us.
No, I'm just reminding you what she told you because you changed it a bit. And I just reiterated literally what she
trying to convince me to go with her.
I have a high charisma against a high charisma.
Right. And don't again, just everything, just don't forget he said here's a cart if you should need it.
Right. So which I was trying to get to, but he's being very adamant that he doesn't want to help us get out.
Yeah. Then he makes another character. I'm not gonna do that.
That's what I was thinking. It's for our benefit. He just gets something in.
What's the
He did not say he will pay you.
Will you tell the DM to shut up and let me convince you to fucking go?
No, I just want to remind you.
You mentioned gold. How much gold does she offer?
He didn't say. So I can't promise you on the amount. But she's willing to pay the barkeep for everything that we need.
Everything that we need. Okay, let's go on the shopping spree.
The barkeep. What the fuck is he in?
I don't know.
Rum and beer.
But he says he's gonna pay for everything that we need. Let's go shopping. Healing potions, a full doctor's kit.
So he specifically says the barkeep.
Yeah. So he could be the richest man in the village for all I know. And let's see what else he's got.
Right.
Oh, maybe I could 3 weeks worth of food. Yeah, that's a good one. Healing potions each, a full doctor's kit.
Okay. Good night. Enjoy. Thank you for being here.
Sounds good.
It all adds up.
Shopping.
Are you done?
I can add more to the list. I'm hearing that he's saying that he will provide what we need.
Yeah, is
Okay.
the cart for travel.
Art.
Just buy the horse to draw the cart. Is that what we have to pull? All right, never mind.
There's actually a story behind the card. Dretz actually has a story behind the card.
Story behind the cart?
Yeah, there's a reason why there's no.
Does he draw it?
Well, it's his card.
His
So if you want us to He wants you to put your lives on the line for a cart that you got to pull yourself.
Bye. Thank you.
I don't know. Let's go talk to the barkeep and find out what he or what. All right, I'm frustrated.
Sorry, not trying to do that to you, Tony, but you know, it's
Warlock's ready to leave the bard behind. Fuck him. Let him go finish his little epic. What about us? What?
Understand because they're not here. The rest of the group just waiting to see what they want to do next. For game purposes, they're like, we'll do whatever. They're not here. And I really wish they would have left a message too. Because to tell the truth, I would have told Lisa, hey, I ain't got the party members there, and trust you to play the BattleTech card game.
we could probably do one game.
Probably as soon as you guys make a decision, set things up. Yeah.
We could go to
Yeah, that's Dret, the white dragonborn.
We can go talk to him about the cart.
I don't know.
See if there's anything special about it. I'm not.
He has enthralled
I have
two of my
I have
closer
no
friends.
I have no strength, so I ain't pulling no damn car.
So I will wind up if I am gonna
I'm gonna wait this
Run.
out. You go on in. No, I'm gonna think. No, I have to think about the cart. So
no, I understand. You remember Waylon and my paladin.
mhm.
I can't remember his name. I can look it up.
Oh, his name was Apple.
And yours is fuck you. Yeah. Fuck you, asshole.
Exactly.
You asshole.
Yeah, always.
Now it's gonna be
That dynamic.
that like oh yeah. But I am doing the evisceration through
Mhm.
fiction and literature. But I will not abandon my compatriot. So,
well,
although I am grumbling like you wouldn't believe, I am
Do
big
whatever
south.
the fuck you want to do.
But so do it anyway.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay. You go talk to Dret.
Yeah.
Okay. Dret has he got the scroll beside and says, oh yes, he sent the thing that everything concerning the cart is covered. So if you want to use it, then you got everything I need right here.
Do you have any animal to pull it with?
Nope. My animal or
He's been waiting for.
well, no, it was just all part of the role play.
He's been waiting for that.
You know, I just have everything jotted down and all the people, and I gave them little bits and pieces.
We are going to be butting heads a lot.
Oh, you mean?
Yeah,
I'm very detail oriented.
poor Herman.
Poor Herman.
Yeah, my mule. He got eviscerated.
By what?
That is a good question. No, Herman told me.
Yeah.
He told me he was just chomping on some grains that were dropped on the side of the store here, and something came in and gutted him. Neck to groin. He told me.
How did he tell you?
He told me. He came in and he told me.
You
You're jumping in weird crap. I just forgot until I broke it down because this was sitting downstairs collecting dust and we did the other thing.
Lisa got Ron to throw away an entire campaign 2 weeks ago, and I almost had it happen again this week. Then it would have been your turn in 2 weeks.
And the one I'm writing now, you make me that one throw it away.
Yeah.
I'm going to find new players because I'll be done. Especially the work I've done in this one, you get one level every 2 scenarios, all to see how high I can get it. I think it's the first 2. I think the first 2 are 1-1, but I don't remember if I did it right away or after the first couple of levels in it.
If we don't have,
Ask Herman. What part of that do you not understand?
Where is Herman?
I don't know. You have to ask him. Herman, they're idiots. It's only form of a pretty big meal goal. Yeah, I noticed. They don't even know how to ask me. I'm going back to bed now. Yeah. Herman, he's a bit of an asshole, but you know. Go. Herman.
Pee-wee Herman?
No. Mr. Red. Mr. Red. But Mr. Red got gutted. But Mr. Red was an intelligent mule. Herman was Waylon Louder's mule, who was also upgraded. For your daughter, every level I went, Herman went level and got certain things. Herman. I think so.
They melt in your mouth. Not in your hand.
Do they know that we buy one too? I love finding how stuck on it. Do bit rough.
You gotta get wet.
Close. Well, yeah, I'm talking about stuck on it like a hard paint.
They are good, but thank you.
But yeah, melt's nice, yeah. But initially it's a bit rough. So. Herman, the mule, now a ghost, because, you know, that's one of the reasons to use them, is everything about a ghost. They can go if it wants to, but he doesn't. It's not his thing, but he's literally got like 50 hit points. He's still wearing his chain barding because he died with it on. So he's got the chain barding armor class with like 50 hit points. And he can stomp and he can bite at plus, I forget what plus is, like +5, +6 to a bite. And they stomp for, but the damage is still the same. It's a D6 and it's a 2D6. Same as a mule. His power to bite and stomp are the same, but he can take a hit. And he's a ghost, so he has immunities to certain things and magic and all that.
I remember.
And you said, Herm, take it wherever you want to go. You just have to coax them.
You have to get ghost there.
Yeah, you got to figure that out, man. Herman, he is a ghost.
What does a ghost donkey like?
Herman doesn't know he's dead. Don't tell him he's dead. He does everything, but has no concept of it.
But he told his owner he was eviscerated.
He's a ghost.
He's a dumb ghost, apparently.
You explain it to me.
You explain it to me, the owner.
I have no clue. I don't know about ghosts.
We'll find
Some ghosts, or in some cases, just because you're eviscerated, you think you lived through it, like you got healed and everything like that. So he doesn't know that he actually died. He just knows he got.
We'll find him
like
at mayor. He
Well, you know when there's a ghost.
Oh, dang! Here we go. Adding that. Yeah. Little Audrey scene to the.
No, you basically got an intelligent ghost mule that you need to convince to take you.
I like it.
Well, I loved it when I wrote
Oh, big donkey.
it. Donkey speak. Donkey.
No, but he spoke common, right?
Yeah, that was just my way of saying I don't know how to convince a donkey to do things for him. I talk to people. And demons.
He mounted him. It was more like he mounted her. There was no battle. Bang. Yeah, we like that.
The donkey
Yeah.
fought in the cavernous steppe.
I'm getting assistance writing this. I'm getting a help action writing this.
Your queen is not going to spare this.
You kidding? I don't. I might still have it, but I had an entire epic written. Your guy,
I know.
and it weren't pretty.
No, it weren't.
Oh no, I found a song that I rhymed it to, so I had a tune for it. I just haven't remember anymore.
Yeah, no. Our character hated each other. He was a whiny kid.
I was a noble.
But he was a whiny kid. He was not advertising the fact that he was a noble.
Hell no.
So, what do you do with a whiny kid who's nothing but, get out of my cart, kid?
Yes. We're not going there because there was other things that were going on. He makes it seem like I just got thrown out. Yeah, he threw me out.
Yeah, we were getting chased.
We were getting chased. Basically, he tried to murder me. Mm-hmm.
It was perceptive. It was by perception.
It wasn't by perception. We knew we were being chased, and he threw me out, and everybody was in a wagon. They were taking.
No, everybody was not in the wagon.
Yes, they were. No. You were on the horseback or on the wagon. I had the survivors. I had them on the wagon to save them, to get them out of here. And I was moaning and groaning and complaining about it because I was noble, and you picked me up and threw me out, knowing we were being chased.
Apparently, this adventure hasn't ended yet.
No, it never will.
That's not,
It's canon.
in my daughter's world.
Yeah, I miss it. Made it to what, 15th level? Something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah. But anyway.
Like we did last time?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't end because it ended because her work schedule and everything changed. So the DM wasn't around.
But
Herman the Ghost Mule.
Marin Heat.
Where are you going to find a Marin Heat?
I can find the pig and eat.
I don't want to know where you go for your dive.
I'm just saying, there's plenty of pigs around.
Yeah, most are in, they're inside because of the winter.
Well, when the season changes, we can get them in.
Right, you have to wait for season. They are seasonal. Seasonal, yeah, that and what.
They certainly are seasonable.
Yes, when in season.
Really good on the smoke.
When Marin, when the season
Hello?
is appropriate.
Hello, this is Veterans Evaluation Services. 1st of July 2025. Scheduled for 4 p.m. with providers set together. If you have any questions regarding this appointment, please call 1-877-637-8387.
I got the number now.
Very important that you respond to one of the following options. To confirm your appointment, press 1. To replay this message, press
Well, I'll confirm it, but
0.
probably won't show up.
Call the number and.
Hey, well, this is an auto thing. This time of night they ain't there. I'll call them Monday.
Yeah.
But I should be getting a letter.
All right. So. All right. So what do you?
That's the 27th.
No,
No,
first.
Oh.
Which is what? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday. I do my massage at noon, last till 1. So I hope it's not 3 hours away.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what do you think? Should call Herman and offer them the mayor to take us where we need to go?
I think that's a good.
I'll talk to Ghost. I have no idea. I'll go with whatever you guys decide.
Hey, Herman.
Hello.
Hello. My friend. Where we gotta go? You know where we gotta go.
Bandit camp.
It's bandit camp. I guess we gotta get to
Okay.
this road.
Yeah, I know where it is.
Okay. We were hoping you could help us get there. Take us there.
So,
Like?
Well, we have that we need to bring along. And,
Yeah, my cart.
yeah. We wouldn't separate the two of you.
Hope not. I love my cart.
Wow.
It's a wonderful cart.
You know, it is.
I live for the cart.
You know what?
The cart, the cart, the cart, the cart. Gotta love the cart, the cart.
You know,
Oh, the cart.
I think that cart needs a new paint job, don't you?
Yeah.
If you take it there, we'll make sure it's
Can't you paint it first? I like to travel in phone style.
You know what? Yeah, will it dry in time?
And you guys don't know. The only thing you can assume is it's definitely, because they have paintable thing. I don't know how they make it, but they how they make it, because houses and stuff get painted. Other than the fact that it has to be something that's for outside, because houses outside get painted, and it is a cart.
Give it a racing.
Ooh, race and strike will make it fast.
Ooh, yellow.
A yellow race and strike.
I like yellow. Wayland is always in yellow.
Wait, yeah.
Wayland louder.
Let me see.
Before he had to take over the crown.
What would I need to?
The crowd.
Yeah.
What would I need to? Would that be?
It's a different realm, but he was my guy, so.
There's a 15 recognized.
Close enough, because Wayland was at that level very well known, traveled the world, and he also did do because I played with the last 5 just to kind of keep him, so he did do realm hopping, just for crap and giggles. And he's been here. He was with Emerson, Lake, and the manager.
Oh.
Yeah, he traveled with them for a while.
I think.
You forgot who they were?
No, I don't. I know who they are.
Yeah.
Cobalt Revolution.
Yeah, it's a Cobalt group.
Yep. I thought it was Emerson Lake Palmer.
Things happen.
Anyway.
No, I don't think I used Palmer, because then you literally get into the trademarks. It was Emerson, Lake, and the manager. So I don't actually have it.
All right. So.
I know there was a third one, but it wasn't Palmer. I may try to use somebody different.
But
Something like Paul Pat it, something long time ago.
Into Barky. Who does painting around here?
Go look.
Take a look again.
Go look.
Major look.
No, I gotta find the hand in hand.
Right? This is the last of all the friggin' Gatorade that I ordered for my wife.
Ah,
I had to call on hospital all that.
it may be weird to understand this, but Lyrian paint.
Where can I find Larry?
Apothecary. That's the child of Herb and Herbert.
Urban Herbert?
Right, Herb and Herbert.
Go take it.
Of course, the apothecary thing.
Yeah, Herbert. All right, so we'll go over to the apothecary.
They are a couple of Lightfoot saplings.
Okay.
Can we help you? Can we help you? Can we help you? Huh? What you need? What you need? What you need?
Let's get back to Lorian.
Lyrian?
Lyrian.
Why would you want Lyrian?
Or he paint.
Well, yeah. And he points to a few for sale pictures.
No, actually, we're just looking to for more of a quick, not such a artistic. We're just looking
Oh.
to put it.
She does everything's local. She does scenery.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit there and does the water and things like that. She does.
Looking to have her put a racing stripe on a cart.
Oh,
A yellow.
Yellow racing stripe.
yeah.
Okay. Larry Undia. Now halfling. Halflings are only 3 feet.
Yeah.
This is their daughter. She's like a foot tall 9-year-old.
The painting on the wall, is it good, Ron?
This question, the one you're looking at, not so good. But you look at others, one's a net 20, so yeah, it'll depend on their food. So the first one I rolled was an 8. She is +2 with her stuff. So the 8 is still a 10, but
It's average.
you can tell by looking at it's about how much. So with the 20 being a 22, it's something that she put a lot of time in. Probably took her a year or two to do versus the others. She's just one of those kids that
Like the
can draw and paint.
Has some natural talent.
She looks cute. Racing stripe?
yeah.
Okay. That'll take me 5 minutes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And I have an entire silver.
Okay. I'll need 3
3 silver?
yellow paint. It's not the cost of doing it, it's the paint. The paint ain't cheap. Okay. You do it tomorrow.
What time of day is it, Ron?
By the time they coax you and you talk and everything, it's probably lunchtime. I mean, it's not late, but it's not early either.
Mary? Let's if it's done today.
I can't do it today.
Yeah.
I don't wanna. She's 9 years old. I don't wanna.
Not even for a Scooby snack?
What's a Scooby? I heard somewhere that there was this whole thing about that, and some god king person had to throw away a whole bunch of paper that was built around Scooby and things like that. So I don't know about that. That doesn't sound like a good idea to me. You heard right. That whole road fell apart. I don't know. It's cold out. I don't know. You look tomorrow. Get the weather hose. Well, yeah, and I'll have to roll weather. I have to see if she can actually get it done because the weather's crappy.
It's just cold right now, but it's a good day.
It's a cold, clear day.
You said it would only take you 5 minutes.
I don't want to. I don't want to go outside. It's cold. I don't want to. She carries a sling, by the way. You see it. She carries a sling. She carries a sling.
But even for that extra silver,
I don't want
parent looking like
to. They're like,
Well,
we have. I am the best painter in town. Yes, you will, because I'm the only painter in town. I am the best painter in town.
Looking fine.
Okay. It won't be as good as me doing it.
well, that's why we came to you because we wanted the best.
Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow.
So you don't want the extra money to go along?
Yeah, I get money. I sell my painting. I'm saving up for college at the Cathedral of Canaan in Arizona.
How much is that one? 22.
22 gold. 22, I just made it gold.
That's too rich for my beer.
In short, well, never mind. The parents just go.
If it were silver, I would have taken.
You're looking at the painting. It's me.
All right.
You're asking a 9-year-old girl. I'm having fun with this. This is what I want. I want to role play here. This is great. I like it because then hopefully they'll make it next week. And
11.
you don't notice. You're looking at it, but you don't notice something. It's just a painting. She's just saying
Is there a price tag on it?
that's what you meant. Your perception was you're looking at it. You just didn't see it.
22 gold. I did.
Yeah. Of course it is. I'm the best in this entire village.
What? When you
Okay, let's go for it. Okay. They take it down and they'll wrap it. When you take it down, you see the price tag to take it down. 3 flash hats. 3 silver shillings. Well, you didn't, and I gotta go. And of course, the parents go, mine. And then they go, okay, so cost of your room. They're always mean to me. And then they give her 3 silver shillings. The rest in the counter because he paid it.
These will be all yours.
I just made 3 silver shillings right now. And my mommy and daddy made a gold piece. She obviously doesn't do math very well.
Nope. All right. Instead of 4 silver, I'll tell you what. I'll give you 3 silver. You paint.
You already bought the painting.
No, the paint for the racing set. You bought the painting.
Oh, okay.
This is for the race. And I'll give you 4 as well.
You know what?
Don't you want everybody to know who did it?
Duh. That's what I'm waiting for.
What?
No, you can keep talking all you want, but what it is I take the role play, and he knows I take the role play. I have a DC set. Actually, in this case, it's opposing, but he rolls, and then I give bonuses based on all the role play, the money, everything added up, and then I roll her. Yeah, he's a primary NPC. It's doubtful but possible. Right. I don't have that many pluses. Fine. You know what? Fine. Let me get everything ready. It'll be ready tomorrow.
Played by you.
You laugh. You ever see oh, now I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, they go into this shop and he has lightning bolts that he just collected. And he goes in the shop to sell them to the gate. And they're haggling back and forth. I keep going up. You're not saying, yeah. And he keeps saying this up. He goes, so he finally got him to a price. He says, okay, I agree. And with taxes and delivery fee, right back to the initial cost.
So we gotta wait till tomorrow.
You literally are going to have to wait till tomorrow anyway. She has to get the material and see the car. Well, she knows the car, but she needs to see it to prepare. That's why she's like, okay, thank you. And she's laughing all the way. Because you don't know painting. It's not like she just go grab stuff, go out there and paint. She's got to set it up, tape it out. Like any painting, you just don't start going. You do prep work prior.
So we're here another night.
You're here another night.
Another 5 gold out of there.
Well, I was having fun with her.
Mm-hmm.
But the funny part about that was, all right, I'll do it tomorrow. No more. Okay, I'll do it tomorrow. But she wasn't going to tell you it's going to take me that long to get everything ready. It's in the afternoon. I got to get everything ready so I can get out there first thing tomorrow. I can't do it today. But she was going to say that because she's a 9-year-old girl and she thinks you know everything because you're the adult. Let's see if she can get out there. This is the weather. Yeah, because I don't know. It has to be nice in order for her to paint. If it's not nice, it's just
You should have a bunch of holes in there. Like, fun. I bought those. Yeah.
all right. So 13.
30.
It is cold, so there's no weather change of weather. With it being January, I'm using 0 as my base. 15. It is windy. There's no precipitation, but she's telling you, I can do it. It's windy. That's good. It'll dry for her.
Yeah. Well, it'll be funny then too.
That was a 4.
Yeah. Ain't getting painted today, is it?
No, that's a good job she did.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, Ron,
Right, but she literally.
It's black.
you know, if Herbert says anything,
Herbert's a ghost. He doesn't care. He doesn't even.
You just go see the yellow stripe.
He just goes, yeah. He's thinking, and he seriously just goes, idiots. Just walks along and it drips. It's down. The funny part is, if it would have been a high roll, she'd have made a beautiful racing stripe with her initials and the design on the back. She'd have done things because she loves to paint. But she's like, it's too cold. And she just made a line across.
Yep.
A wet line, not like this nice, do like this. She's just, so you can see it dribbles down. Herbert doesn't care.
oh, we got him erasing it, right?
Cart got painted.
Yeah.
You got paint on it.
So it's ready. And when old donkey gets on there, there's no tack of harness, but it's there. You just get behind it. And it's singing happy, live to pull the cart. That's his pleasure. I live to pull carts.
His whole existence is supposed to.
Yeah. Just like he did with me, his entire existence was through full heart. But he was also part of the singing and dancing team. Yeah, no, she allowed me to give him skills and stuff. He was donkey, the singing, dancing donkey when I did my shows.
Is this another onion thing?
No, it's just the way. I didn't create the shit. He handed him to me, and I'm like, "You really about this?" Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she said it was in one of her other campaigns. She didn't want to give it up.
Yeah. So, and then I did more things than she anticipated, but that was the whole idea.
Yep. So we need to get a couple weeks worth of rations.
Yeah. It was funny because she thought I'd work on constitution and strength to make it, tougher and able to take a hit, which I did, but mostly I put it into intelligence, and made it a talking donkey. I think his intelligence was like 12 or 13 by the time I was done, which is very high for a donkey.
It's above average for a player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, intelligence usually don't that.
And I taught him how to talk because I had Phil speak with animals, and I use it to teach him how to actually talk. Couldn't believe it. You're what? Yeah, what I'm doing my downtime. That's what I'm doing. Like anything, the player character does things way above and beyond what you expect to happen.
Yep.
So, other than the shopping, which you can do anytime because you know where the store is and you're getting basic stuff. If you get a healing potion, you have to go to the church and let them know so they can whip it up in a couple hours.
Yeah, I don't think we got money.
They don't, because it's 50 gold. The Church of Aurora, which is what's here, it doesn't make them and keep them handy.
We have
the apothecary is more of the herbs. It's to make your
I have
healing
110 gold worth of them. So,
yeah. Mind you know how long it takes to make a healing potion. It takes a couple hours, but you're gonna have to wait if you want to heal them, but you're gonna have to wait for them to put it together.
Do we want?
Well, the church or the apothecary, they can both do it.
You want to have a couple of potions, use up most of the gems.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
so grab 2 regular.
Yep. And we'd probably get 10 gold and change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if nothing else, at least you can get a healing potion. Well, I'm just saying,
Yeah.
What you get, I don't know.
2 weeks. Let's see. There's what, 5 of us or 7?
Yeah, well.
5 at this point.
Just make sure you don't go above their ability to absorb.
70.
There's 166 gold. They can absorb a maximum of 166 gold before the economy just can't handle it.
35 gold worth. You use up the coppers and stuff if you want. 35 gold will get a yeah. I don't think 5 silver times and 20. I keep doing the 7 day hold on a second. 10 day week.
Yeah. For simplicity. You actually make out with it until 7 days, you get 10 for the same price as a 7, so it's nice. I'm sad Warple didn't show up past 2 days. Well, he said when summer comes, he tries to do other things. So.
25 gold for 2 weeks worth of food.
Mind you, this isn't iron rat. This is pickled, jarred. There is jerky and iron rat stuff, but it's not like you're getting iron rat. It's not something that they keep handy. It's mostly it works as rations as rations, but this is your pickle jarred winter. It's all your canned goods, as it were.
Yep. So we have 20 days worth of.
It's one gold for a barrel.
There's just it's a player's handbook. I don't know what it's called. It's knowing
I know it. We can melt water.
you just melt it. Need a barrel. And you don't need grain and stuff because of course.
All right.
Yeah, you don't.
He doesn't know that.
No, I mean, but yeah, don't forget. You know, it snows sometimes. The rain. You can just scoop it up and melt it over a fire, and get the water. That's neither here nor there.
Okay.
It's not like here where it could be oily.
No.
No, it's not. Well, yeah. I mean, cars hold like 2,000 pounds. So that's not an issue. Mind you, this is not a riding car. It doesn't have a seat. You don't ride it. You walk beside it. It's a cart. The cart is designed for you to put tons of stuff in, so you can haul it.
No problem. Just told me to call her.
All right.
That's okay. We're just call it soon anyway. I'm going to double check, but I did specifically look up a picture, but I do believe. Paper everywhere. Paper. Oh, I loved it, even with the lady. That was great. But I was getting ready to haul it, heave it. Yeah. Ah, it does have a seat. Does have a bench seat.
Does have a bench.
Yes, it does.
Cool.
Two,
Shotgun.
two people can sit on.
I'm squishy.
Yeah, that's why I said let me double check because I found a cart that I made a picture of, and this is one with a seat. Most of your carts are you walk beside it. Yeah. All right. So that way, hopefully they'll make. We'll see who makes it next week because it is 4th of July next week.
It is. I'll be here.
Yeah, because I know we're going to do the morning BBQ thing or whatever he's
Yeah,
bringing.
I think he said he was going to show up at 10 so he can get the smoke. But that's going to be like a 4 or 5 hour or 6 hour thing.
Yeah, I don't know why he just had this whole thing.
But I was going to show up early anyway.
Hmm.
1-ish. Depending on.
Yeah, and we'll be hanging out anyway. Susie's going somewhere with some of her friends, but that's later.
Yeah. I mean, if you can make it down, we would love to have you down.
Because my friends too didn't invite me to go to Milford to the parade that's supposed to have there. For dating. I don't think I think that's the spot.
Yeah. Next we've got all kinds of beautiful, we've got some smoke. I think he said he'll be doing smoking a tenderloin and some chicken halves and quarters, I think.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna shut this down.
All right.
8:15, no sense to.
All right.
Bye.
Hope to see you soon. Good.